Why aren't computer viruses a thing anymore? Don't get me wrong, I know they still exist, but you don't hear much about them anymore. Growing up, everyone had a specialty antivirus. It was basically required. Now I don't know a single residential person who uses a specialty antivirus anymore. Just the basic Windows Defender or Apple stuff is pretty much the norm. What changed?
Operating systems got so good at preventing unauthorized processes from happening that, barring zero-day exploits, getting a virus is purely a user error thing.
They also aren't worth the effort when just social engineering is much easier. Why hack a computer when someone will just open the door and let you in?
I think many coders and hackers now target bigger fish, companies and websites. It's just simply not as profitable to write a virus that targets individuals when you can write a virus that targets a database full of individuals. Also, I believe those that do still target individuals do so using the technology we have available today in our personal lives. Instead of calling them hackers writing virus, we call them scammers cheating people out of their money and personal information.
Windows Defender has just become very reliable and competent at dealing with 99% of situations most people will find themselves in. Even Malwarebytes, which I used to install on every device, isn't really needed in my opinion. Besides that, I think anyone that isn't a child or a geriatric has been conditioned to realize the basic patterns for viruses. Click here for free Apple gift card.
Viruses are still a thing, although they probably aren't as widespread as before. Windows now comes with antivirus software that is good enough. 2. Most people use centralized web-based email, and such systems often scan for and block attached malware. 3. A lot of apps are now web-based and sandboxed to the web browser, and no longer require downloading and running untrusted executables. 4. Even when people do need to run non-web apps, apps often come from centralized app stores of semi-curated apps instead of being downloaded from untrusted sources. 5. Windows is no longer the desktop monoculture that it used to be. macOS, Linux, and Chrome OS have eaten away at its market share. 6. iOS and Android have eaten away even more market share from Windows as people use smartphones more and desktops less. 7. Systems are more secure. Users run with fewer privileges, so compromise of the user's account is less likely to compromise the entire system. Modern OSes usually have automatic security updates. 8. Automated self-replication is probably no longer a critical characteristic for malware. It's more important for malware to get its foot in the door on a user's system at all, at which point it can steal data, deny the user access to their data, etc. Self-replication also would make it harder to go undetected by security researchers and by antivirus tools. Targeted attacks are more likely to be effective.
While I agree with what others are saying that virus detection software has come a long way, I also think that social engineering has been found to have much more success. Why make a website and code a bunch of viruses when you can just convince someone to just give you their password?
Did you enjoy this video? Leave a comment if you have any feedback. Drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Take care. Ingat!